When it comes to Legend of Zelda, I'd be lying if I said it was my favorite franchise. Or even if I said it was up there with my favorites. I'm being honest, it has some good games I love to death, but at the same time, I'm not a huge fan of that type of action RPG. I've always been into something more like Kingdom Hearts. But that doesn't mean I can't find myself loving the games. Breath of the Wild and OOT easily rank in my top 100. Okay, well, the top 10 is mainly Sonic and Mario games. But there is actually a Zelda game within what I consider my top 10 favorite games of all time. And that's Borderlands 2! I mean Hyrule Warriors! Around the time the game came out in 2014, holy shit, I was in love. I would always go to GameStop, and while my parents were doing something, there I was, playing Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U kiosk there. I never ended up buying the game on Wii U, however. I don't know why, something must have been wrong in my head, but years later, I was at a friend's house, checking out their Switch, and I saw it, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I, of course, heard of this game, but it had little to no promotion, so I forgot about it before it even came out. But when I saw it, something sparked in my head. Wait, holy shit, I have a powerful enough PC to emulate Switch games now. So, just the day before I went to go see the Mario movie with my friends, I bought a copy of the game, got Yuzu, and booted it up. And to my surprise, it actually worked first try. Usually with computer stuff, that is never the case. I love blasting through Hyrule, seeing funny numbers go higher. Maybe I like this game just because I have ADHD. Huh. All of the fun of the game actually comes from the KO count proudly displayed in the corner of the screen. Each time it goes up, dopamine. Whenever you use your special and you see that you killed over 100 enemies with it, oh, pure joy. Now, while I was playing, something also popped into my head. This is the game Linkle is in. That Genderswap version of Link I thought at the time. I believe she had to be side content, so I carried on with the main story. Knowing that even if I did unlock her, you could only play as certain characters in the story mode, so it wouldn't really matter. But then, after beating the 3rd level, I noticed something. A cross path. And going up, I saw her! I saw Linkle. So, of course, I instantly went into the level to play as her. When I did, I slowly learned there's so much more to this character that hardly anyone actually has taken the time to notice. Everywhere you look, Linkle is nothing more than Girl Link, and I thought the same thing too. A lie spread throughout years only to be easily proven wrong. So today, I'm gonna tell you all about Linkle, and why she is so much more than just a gender swap. But first, I'm trying to hit 10k before the end of the year, and for each sub I get, both my cats, Marie and Willow, will get pets. As a bonus, this robot says I won't reach 7k until 2028! So let's stop the robot uprising by making the robot seem as stupid as it is, by getting me to 10k before the end of this year. Now, back to the video. So as you can probably guess, Linkle's my favorite Zelda character. But why is that? I swear to God, that's merely a contributing factor, because holy shit, I love her story. So who's Linkle? Well, she's the legendary hero, of course. Oh, wait. So immediately it has you hooked. The second she dons her hero outfit, you're in love with her. And then she does this. So, despite having a map and compass, she manages to get lost, which is only funnier when you look at the world map and realize she likely could have seen Hyrule Castle from where she was. In fact, it becomes really odd how she managed to get from any of these towns all the way over to the Great Deku Tree without once seeing Hyrule Castle. Hey, so I just realized I'm a fuck ass. I somehow forgot to mention the whole reason Linkle goes on this adventure is because two guys pull up and are like, yo, you hear the news? World War III, bro. Hyrule Castle. And that's why Linkle's going on our journey. So pretend like I said this just pretend that I'm not clearly acknowledging that I'm a fucking idiot, please, and just move on with the video from here on out. But when she does make it over to the Great Deku Tree, she loses the compass her grandmother gave to her to the Skull Kid. And so what does she do? She fights him with chickens. Linkle takes care of the Kuko, and I like to think that she's hailed as like their god or something. Like every time you hurt one and it cries out, she's the one sending all the Kuko to kill Link. With her army, she fights against the Skull Kid, and eventually her compass begins to glow, blinding him. Linkle takes the opportunity and defeats the Skull Kid, but also forgiving him and seemingly befriending him as well. But then she heads on her way, and we get to see an adorable cutscene in the Toon style. Linkle thinks about her compass and believes that it's the key to her being the legendary hero. So she heads off and meets with Fi. I've never played Skyward Sword, but apparently I'm supposed to hate her. So, f you, Fi. How dare you? You. The next mission tasks Linkle with taking out the one and only, the lone, the sole, the imprisoned, and his 900 clones. And after questioning to herself whether or not they should still be called the imprisoned, she meets the guy summoning the imprisons, who scoffs at Linkle's outfit, which, for one, f you, Linkle's adorable and a lesbian icon. Okay, I know Linkle's sexuality has never been confirmed, but everyone gets one free lesbian headcanon, and mine's Linkle, damn it! And second, the interaction goes something along the lines of, ugh, what is that utter drag you have on? Have you no style? You have an emo-ver. Oh! And, once again, the help of her compass and not Fi, because apparently I hate her, Linkle defeats Garaham and goes back on her adventure, where she now finds that one fish from OOT people want to f for some reason. I actually did play OOT, I just forgot her name. She then saves the Goron guy and murders Volga, who I genuinely have no idea what game he comes from. They just come from Hyrule Warriors? Oh, he actually just comes from Hyrule Warriors, okay. The thing to note is you may have seen me using a completely different set of moves there, and that's because Linkle's one of very few characters in Hyrule Warriors to have a second weapon. In fact, out of the 29 playable characters, only 7 of them have more than one weapon type. And of course, one of them is Linkle, because it's not just the fans who love her, but the devs too. She was initially scrapped, but concept art of her was found in a special edition of the Japanese version of the game. Wow, that's a long f***ing sentence. And fans cried out as they wanted her to make an appearance. So when the game was ported to 3DS, she was! Not only that, Eiji Aonuma claimed that she doesn't feel out of place at all in the world of the Zelda games. He then continued to say that she'll be considered going forward with future Zelda games. That was 9 years ago. Chris Panzer as well, who wrote for the character, stated that she was his favorite character to write for, and I certainly can see why. Which is why it's a damn shame to see just how misunderstood the character is. Everyone loves her, but I feel like no one knows why they love her. Hell, the Breath of the Wild Linkle dialogue mod frames her as Link's sister, which completely shatters her entire story in my opinion. While I understand it's kinda hard to make a narrative make sense where she isn't just the legendary hero or his sister, but still somehow end up in the stasis chamber and also see all of Link's memories because cutscenes are rendered, it still takes away the core part of Linkle. That being, she isn't destined for anything. She has no right to protect, she has no magic triangles that make her win. All she really has is her determination and a good spirit, which is why I love the character. She's clumsy, she isn't the brightest, and she certainly has a knack for getting herself into trouble, but she'll still get up at the end of the day and do what's right, putting her life on the line just for the greater good. Not for pride, not for rewards, just to make the world a better place. Anyways, back to Hyrule Warriors. Her next mission has her helping Twilight Midna, the version of Midna people don't want to fight. And together, they have to rescue Princess Zelda. Does Linkle not know who Zelda is? Like, she seems incredibly unfazed at the fact that she just saved the Princess of Hyrule. And where is Link and literally everyone else? Well, who needs them? Linkle's here and she's wrecking house, because most tier lists I've found rank Linkle as one of the better characters in the game. Usually placing her in S tier or high A. But realistically, how good a character is never really comes up in play, at least for me. I place characters based on 3 factors. How cool are their animations, how fast are they, and do I like the character's source? For example, Daronia is slow as fuck, has bitch animations, and I don't care for him whatsoever. Whereas a character like Sheik, I love watching her move, she goes super fast, and of course I love Sheik! And all can be said about Linkle. Their boots, you constantly get to see her using cuckoos in her attacks, her crossbows, using her bombs, the fire spin. Holy shit, this game is pure spectacle, and I love it! Now, the next Linkle mission is unfortunately the last one. There was another one planned, which will have been a dream sequence featuring Tingle, and while on one hand I wish we got more story from her, on the other, I'm just glad Linkle's in this game at all. Linkle's final mission takes place right after the ending of the game, where after expending just about all their resources, Link and everyone else managed to beat Ganon, sending most of their teammates back to their original worlds, leaving just Impa, Link, and Zelda. The latter two head off to the Temple of the Sacred Sword, but while they're gone, ambush troops of Ganon's began an attack on the weakened Hylian forces. Most of the warriors were still injured and sure to lose. Hundreds were already killed in Ganon's attack. Hundreds more would be killed now. Hundreds were already killed in Ganon's attack, and hundreds more would be killed now. But then, Savior arrives. Girl in green, claiming to be the legendary hero. She made it. She finally made it to Hyrule Castle. Just when they needed her too. Impa accepts Linkle's help easily, and the two of them team up to save Hyrule Castle. Eventually, an invincible King Dodongo shows his head. They can't do anything against him. It's looking bleak, but then Linkle's compass starts to glow. The King Dodongo becomes damageable. Linkle takes it out. Everyone cheers. The day is saved. Link and Zelda arrive, seeing the valley as it was when they had left. That's where Linkle's story ends, in Hyrule Warriors. Because the second people found out about her, people fell in love with her. If you look up any Zelda game, there's a chance there's a Linkle mod already made for it, or people asking for one to be made. People love Linkle, which is why it's so shocking to see just how little people know the actual character. Ask anyone, who is Linkle? They'll likely say, oh, female Link! And as has been clearly explained in this video, that simply isn't the case. So please, spread this video around. Spread the word. Linkle is more than a gender swap. And on top of that, is an awe-inspiring story of perseverance and determination, pushing past everything that holds you back and doing whatever you want, no matter what stands in your way. That is Linkle's story. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it at any time, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share. Just about anything will help. I really wish I could do more niche content like this, but unfortunately, I don't think I could do another video like this one if there isn't demand for it. So if you did genuinely enjoy this video, please make sure you do any of the previously mentioned actions, because any one of those helps this video. You could dislike this video and it helps it. I don't know why that helps it, but it does help it. Anyways, see you all next time.